Top one, water is the point where preparation stops being theoretical and becomes real. FEMA recommends storing at least 1 gallon per person per day for a minimum of 3 days. That number sounds manageable until you actually calculate it. A household of four needs at least 12 gallons, and that's only for the minimum window. The part most people underestimate is how quickly water gets used. It's not just drinking. You need it for basic hygiene, cleaning, and preparing food. When there's no running supply, even simple routines become difficult. That's when people realize how dependent they are on something they rarely think about. The good news is that building a supply is simple if you do it gradually. Regular bottled water works, and larger containers like storage cubes help as space allows. What matters more than the container is how you store it. Keep it in a cool, dark place and rotate it every 6 to 12 months so it stays usable. Skipping that step defeats the whole purpose. Top two, non-perishable food. Food preparation isn't just about quantity, it's about practicality. FEMA recommends at least 3 days of non-perishable food per person, but the challenge is choosing items that actually work when normal systems aren't available. Canned foods are one of the most reliable options. They're widely available, affordable, and have long shelf lives. Items like beans, vegetables, soups, and protein sources such as tuna or chicken are easy to store and require minimal effort to consume. In a situation where energy and time are limited, that convenience becomes important. Other options like MREs and freeze-dried meals offer additional flexibility. MREs are ready to eat and compact, while freeze-dried foods can last for years if stored properly. The mistake many people make is storing food they aren't familiar with or don't actually want to eat. Under stress, that becomes a problem. Practical choices matter more than variety. Top three, emergency radio. When communication systems stop working, information becomes limited. FEMA recommends having a battery-powered or hand-crank radio because it provides access to updates that other devices can't deliver in those conditions. An emergency radio connects you to official alerts, weather updates, and local instructions. Without it, people rely on assumptions or outdated information, which can lead to poor decisions. In uncertain situations, knowing what's happening around you helps you respond instead of react. The most useful radios offer multiple power options. Hand crank ensures you can generate power when nothing else is available. Solar charging adds convenience during daylight hours, and USB compatibility gives you flexibility when other sources are still functioning. Some models also include flashlights and charging ports, which makes them more versatile during extended disruptions. Top four, first aid kit. Access to medical help can become limited during emergencies, which makes a first aid kit essential. FEMA emphasizes this because even minor injuries can become more serious if not handled properly. A complete kit should include basic items like adhesive bandages, sterile gauze, antiseptic solutions, and medical tape. Tools such as scissors and tweezers are equally important, along with gloves for maintaining hygiene. Pain relievers and basic medications help manage discomfort in minor conditions. One area that often gets overlooked is infection control. Without clean conditions, small issues can worsen. Having the right supplies allows you to manage injuries early instead of waiting for them to escalate. This isn't about being overly prepared. It's about handling situations that are likely to happen. Top five, whistle. A whistle might seem insignificant compared to other items, but FEMA includes it because it solves a specific problem. In situations where communication is limited, a whistle provides a consistent way to signal for help. Your voice has limits, especially when you're tired or under stress. A whistle doesn't rely on physical strength in the same way. It produces a clear sound that can carry farther and remain consistent over time. That reliability is what makes it useful. This is one of those items people often overlook because it doesn't feel important. But when communication becomes difficult, simple tools like this become valuable. Top six, dust masks. Air quality can change quickly in certain situations, which is why FEMA recommends including dust masks or N95 respirators in your kit. The level of protection matters, and not all masks offer the same benefits. Basic dust masks provide limited filtration and are better than nothing, but they don't protect against finer particles. N95 respirators are designed to filter out a significant portion of airborne particles, making them more effective in environments with dust, smoke, or debris. Fit is important for effectiveness. A mask that doesn't seal properly won't provide the intended protection. Having the right type available ahead of time removes uncertainty and ensures you're not trying to figure it out in the moment. Top 7. Plastic sheeting and duct tape. Plastic sheeting and duct tape are included in FEMA's list for a specific purpose. They allow you to create a temporary sealed environment if outside air becomes unsafe. By covering windows, vents, and gaps, you can reduce the amount of outside air entering your space. This creates a more controlled environment where you can stay until conditions improve. It's a simple approach, but it can make a difference in certain scenarios. This is one of the items that often gets questioned because it doesn't seem obvious, but its value comes from giving you an option when leaving your location isn't immediately possible. Top 8. Sanitation supplies. Sanitation becomes a challenge when normal systems stop working. FEMA recommends items like moist towelettes, garbage bags, and ties because they help maintain basic hygiene. Without access to running water, everyday tasks become difficult. Cleaning, waste management, and maintaining personal hygiene all require alternative solutions. Ignoring this leads to discomfort and potential health issues over time. Simple items can solve these problems. Towelettes help with basic cleaning, and garbage bags provide a way to manage waste safely. These aren't complicated solutions, but they are necessary for maintaining a livable environment over multiple days. Top 9. Wrench and pliers. A wrench and pliers are included in FEMA's list because they allow you to control utilities when needed. In certain situations, shutting off gas or water lines can prevent further complications. The key is not just having the tools, but knowing how to use them. Many people don't know where their shutoff valves are located or how to operate them. Learning this in advance removes confusion during an actual situation. These tools also serve other purposes, such as basic repairs or adjustments around your home. Their value comes from their versatility and the control they provide when systems are no longer functioning normally. Top 10. Manual can opener. A manual can opener is one of the most overlooked items on the list, even though it connects directly to your food supply. FEMA includes it because without it, stored canned food becomes difficult to access. Electric openers rely on power, which may not be available. A manual option ensures you can use what you've stored regardless of the situation. It's a simple tool, but it removes a very real limitation. Choosing a durable model with a comfortable grip makes it easier to use over time. Keeping it stored with your food ensures you don't waste time searching for it when you need it. The real question is not whether these items are useful. It's whether you have them ready, not planned, not saved for later, but actually available when needed. Take a moment and think about your current setup. How many of these are already in place and how many are still on your list? Share your answer in the comments. If this breakdown changed the way you look at the supplies in your home, please subscribe and like the video. We are uncovering the essential survival knowledge that often gets buried until it's too late. Protect your family's future. The next critical guide will be released soon.